Okay, so for these bean sprouts that we are going to cook today, here are the ingredients. Okay, bean sprout, which I had just cleaned, and this is a very fresh bean sprout that I made, and shrimp. Let's move that out of the way. We have onion, bell pepper, garlic, scallion or green onions. We're going to use a little bit of this oil, black pepper, salt, and this is optional. If you don't want to use the sesame oil, which would be the last ingredients that I'm going to drizzle on the recipe, is you don't need to add this. Okay, this is an optional ingredients. Okay, let's add a little bit of oil in there. We are going to saute the ingredients. Now, as far as the amount of the ingredients, this recipe is not carved in stones. In other words, you could either put some more of one component or less, or simply just eliminate what you don't like. I mean, cooking is something that can be very personal to each individual. So if you find that there's something more than what you care to have, you could simply alter it according to your taste. Okay, now hot oil. We're gonna put our garlic and saute it. It smells so good. Now let's put the onion. The scallion, this recipe really is very simple, and in order to develop that flavor, it's a good idea to start with all your aromatics. Bell pepper, now we put our shrimp. Let's season our shrimp with salt and pepper. Oops. Okay, I have to be careful with salt, but you see, I'm a rustic cook, you know. I don't do much measuring. I approximate, and that's approximately a teaspoon of salt. Now, salt and pepper is according to your taste, okay? So, just kind of go by, oops, pardon me. Okay, just test it and make sure that your salt and pepper is according to your taste. Wow, smells so good. And as you can see how simple this recipe is, just gonna keep dumping all of the ingredients in there one at a time, give it a chance to saute, develop and release its flavor. Okay, now it's to the point where the shrimp is, I would say, halfway cooked. We're going to add our bean sprout, okay? Okay, let's cover this and allow the bean sprout to be steamed by the moisture from all of the ingredients. Okay, so as you can see, it is steaming, really steaming good. And bean sprout is something you don't have to cook until it's very tender. I actually would like my bean sprout to have a little crispness to it. Now, I'm gonna taste it for seasoning. Wow. Oh, so good. It's gonna be so yummy. And just a pinch of salt, okay? Now, I can make the flavor a little more complex by thickening the sauce and adding other stuff, but I want this recipe to be as simple as I can make it so that you could appreciate the flavor of your fresh bean sprout if you happen to make your own, and it will be so fresh. Now, at this point, I'm turning off the heat, and just like that, our bean sprout with shrimp is done. And I'm going to add the rest of the scallions. Mix it up. And the last ingredients, which is an option, you know, it's optional, you don't have to have it, but I love the nutty flavor of sesame oil, you know, and it's perfect with bean sprout.